Hey everyone, how are you? I hope all of you, my collective, my MIGT community, I hope all of you are doing well on this Wednesday evening. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to come back. I'm coming back for two things. One of which I do have a specific message. For some of you, it might be for one of you that I was guided by my spirit guides to deliver. So in a second, I will get into that. But as well, I know that I did mention the day before that I was going to have a shout out for the subscribers request. And so I didn't get to do that because I had a few unexpected things that I had to take care of that needed my attention. But I didn't forget, and I give you my word. I don't want to say promise, but I will give you my word that after I finish recording this specific much needed message, that I will be back momentarily to give two shout out subscribers requests that I will be working on that will be ready and up for tomorrow. All right. So for those of you that did put in requests, I will respond to that and will be giving you a shout out on which requests I have in fact honored and whose request will actually be up next. I think I will be giving two shout out recordings for that. Okay, so stay tuned for that if in fact you did submit your request. So aside from that, everyone, I said again, welcome back on this Wednesday afternoon or this Wednesday evening. I wanted to come to you for someone in my collective community. Someone needs to hear this message that I am about to share with somebody. Somebody needs to hear this message. I didn't feel too good today, so I kind of been, taking it easy and kind of in my bed because I wasn't feeling well. And so about an hour and a half ago, I was in my bed and I was watching Good Times. But I was also like just doing some other things around my bed. And I just happened to look up. And again, I was watching Good Times. And for some of you, if you are familiar, which I think most of you are familiar with that TV show, Good Times, very wonderful show. But nonetheless, one particular episode, and I would say that the episode was more later on, toward the very end. I would say maybe in the last season of the show, as they, before they actually had stopped, with the show production, that I think in the final season, I believe, this was more or less when Penny came into the picture, who was played by Janet Jackson, the little girl Penny, who was the neighbor that lived downstairs from JJ and them. But anyway, you guys, what the episode that I'm trying to bring to you is the episode where Penny mom was abusing her. So for some of you that know and have seen that episode, and I think that that is one of the most memorable, I believe, episodes, because I know for me, when I saw that, anyone that's seen it, whether or not, unfortunately, if you have been a victim of child abuse, or just as a mother, whenever we would see that, at least when I would see it, and I wasn't even a mother yet, when I recall seeing that for the first time, that it really brought tears to my eyes. Even though it was acting, Penny did her thing. She was a very good actress, and it made it seem so real. So fast forwarding to me seeing it tonight, it was very different because I had gotten an epiphany, but also a download from my spirit guides that they were alerting me to the fact that there is a child, as well a feminine energy, and I will get to that in a moment, but focusing on a child. There's a child in the community, my MIGT community, who is in fact is being abused by a masculine energy. And out of all the times that I saw that episode, this is the first time that I'm actually receiving some type of a sign from my guides that I needed to bring this to the attention of a divine feminine who have a child. So again, this message will be very, very specific for a few of you. It may be for one of you, but the message has to come out. And although I wasn't feeling well and was kind of just lying down, this was something that I couldn't ignore. It was something that I was guided to do, which was very significant. And when I saw that episode in that particular scene, when the mother, remember when she came back, when JJ brought her back to the apartment, and after JJ left, the mother was in fact telling Penny, you know that you were supposed to come home straight from school, and you recall she was in the middle of ironing. And at that point, Penny knew and sensed what her mother was about to do, and she ran to the door, which was locked by her mom. And then, of course, they didn't show it, but we knew what happened, because then she picked the iron up, and we knew after the fact that she did take the iron and put it on Penny's back and burnt her. So with that being said, I began to emotionally become a bit perturbed, and I had like a vision, a clairvoyant vision of a child that in fact was experiencing it. And I hope I don't get emotional, because as a clairvoyant, that's what happens. But also as a clairsentience, with the gift of clairsentience, I feel people's emotions. I pick up energies. And that is one of the downsides of being an intuitive. When we have those gifts, is that particularly with a clairsentient, we tap into the emotions. We can kind of just draw from that. And sometimes we have to keep it in check, or else it can really become heavy on us. It's an energy, especially when it's negative and when it's low vibrational, it really kind of can take over, and that's where we have to really kind of pull back. But nonetheless, there is a child. I'm getting emotional a little bit, but I feel that there is a child that perhaps is being abused and has been abused. And for the divine feminine that perhaps know this about a father figure within the household, it's time to put an end to it. I know in situations like that, it can be very frightening. It can also be maybe even embarrassing. But at the end, this is your child. This is a child. I feel that this is a boy, a little boy. So if this is in fact your story, and you know and have witnessed and have seen that your person, whether it is your husband, your boyfriend, someone that you're connected with on an intimate level, I'm here to let you know that in addition to me picking this up intuitively, I went ahead as well and incorporated my tools, the cards, to get further insight into it. And the first card that came out was the Three of Coins, the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles deal with people, deal with a collaboration. But in this particular scenario of this reading, or it's not even a reading, I would just say the insight that I'm picking up on is that the person that you are connected to, they are not what they seem, okay? They are not what they seem. They come to you to make you feel that they are supportive in your life. They may actually be supporting you by financially giving you support. And when it comes down to your child's safety, when it comes to your child's well-being, nothing in the world, money or nothing, regardless of the support, takes the place of your child's safety. So if in fact there's a masculine energy that has been supporting you, this is a situation that you need to see immediately, because your child is being abused. this is also someone, this masculine that is doing this. This is someone that has dealt with perhaps trauma from someone in their family, a father figure that may have abused them. So this goes back to the past, because as I look at the bottom of the energies from the deck, we have here the Six of Cups, which deals with the past, childhood, memories. But for this particular person, they have had memories that has followed them into their adulthood. So they are carrying some type of trauma. And we have the Seven of Wands, which means that they in fact are inflicting some type of physical abuse to your child. So again, please take action, because the next card was the Death card. My spirit guides is sending you the message to end it, to end this pattern, to end this habit, because as well, what also showed up from the bottom of my other deck that I use is the Devil. So this right here is representing a masculine that is showing or is vibing on his lower self, right? He has addictions. His addictions is the trauma that he himself has been, that he was dealing with. And so, like anything else, sometimes if we have certain addictions, it will traumatize us sometimes for the rest of our lives. But there's a need to somehow put an end to it. If this message resonates for you, please take action and either address it, or if you need to get some type of professional legal assistance to help you to put an end to this, that's what my spirit guides is advising someone to do at this time, because it may save your child's life, and you want to take action before it gets worse and before it is too late. Okay, so please take action. All right. Now, the other aspect of this is there is a divine feminine that in fact is dealing with abuse. For someone, it may be sexual abuse. And for some of you, it may be, again, physical battery. You being battered by your masculine energy. Okay? So the same advice that I gave to you pertaining to your child, okay? And just so you know, this is not like something separate. This is in the family. So it's the divine feminine whose child is being abused, but you as well is being abused. So it's like in the same structure, in the same environment. So you both need to, for the safety of your child and for yourself. And for yourself, this is someone that is very powerful, someone that is very authoritative, who is very firm. This we have here is the King of Wands, the King of Staff. It's like your King of Wands. It's someone that inflicts, someone that is very firm, very hard, very abusive. And he is as well inflicting some type of abuse to you as well, my divine feminine. We also have here the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords is inflicting pain. Perhaps some of you might be inflicted with a knife, because here this person have been penetrated by something very sharp. And so some of you might be dealing with this type of torture and abuse. Why? Why are you allowing yourself to deal with that? It's not love. This masculine is not what they seem to be. They appear to want to bring you love. And I also get another message that for some of you, this is someone that you have recently entered into a relationship with. Okay, because we got the Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups is new love. So for some of you, unfortunately, this is someone that you have recently been involved with for the past couple of months, perhaps to 5 months. But also, this is someone that is a father figure, if you will, to your child that has been doing this. So when you are away and you are not there with the child and you leave this child with this person, they are abusing the child. Either some of you is aware of it, or some of you may not be aware of what's going on behind the scenes, okay? Some of you might want to look into putting in a hidden camera so that you can see this taking place and you'll have like evidence to present, okay? To my divine feminine out there who is dealing with this, as I said, this is a very specific message for someone in my collective community, okay? You need to decide right now, immediately, to make the choice to go ahead and take action on this. Some of you is showing up as the Queen of Wands. You have been very resistant. You want to. It's like you're afraid. It's like you want to go and to tell, but it's like you're holding back. Don't hold back. Your life is at stake. You are much more than that. You are worth it. Know your worth, because the person that you're with, they don't know your worth, but you need to know your worth and to take action, okay? King of Swords, you can take action with this King of Swords. The King of Swords might pop up and appear as someone that you can't fight or someone that you can't take down. He's only human. He's a man. He is not anything more than what you have been illusioned to think that he is. Okay? Go ahead and change the cycle. We have the Wheel of Fortune here. The Wheel of Fortune is changing the cycle to undo what has been done. You have the power in yourself to undo what is happening to you and your child, to you and your son. I'm picking up that this is a boy, okay? But it can be a girl, but it's a child, all right? Please take action. Remove yourself from this toxic behavior and this person. And like I said, I do believe that this is someone that you guys have recently got into a relationship with. And they appeared to be someone loving and supportive, but they have a whole nother agenda that you do not want to continue on with. So I just wanted to just bring that out to you. I just wanted it to be known to someone. And I hope that this insight will some kind of way will make you take that action, that it will inspire you, motivate you, and get you to take the necessary action at this time. Okay? You are worth it. And I can't stress enough, you are worth it. Whoever you are, and you know who you are worthy. Okay? Know your worth. You are strong. You can get out of any situation. Okay? Don't stay down. This masculine wants you to stay down. Rise up. Show your strength. You have the strength. Okay? You have the strength to fight this low vibrational energy that is bringing you pain and suffrage. Get out of the suffrage. You can do it. Pray, and I will pray for you as well. All right? So again, I thank you for listening, and for that this does resonate. I will pray for you, and I hope that in some way I have brought you the wisdom and the advice that you need at this time. All right, collective, thank you for listening, and I will be back momentarily with those shout out subscribers requests. See you back momentarily. Peace, love, and light.